Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's a week. I just got out of office hours with Dr. Carr and Knubia. Wonderful discussion. I'm so grateful to even be a part of the experience of Knubia. Knubia. How has everyone been? I hope all is well on your end. I definitely have zero complaints. None at all. I'm really grateful for my life. Grateful for the peace, the new peace that I have. I'm grateful for this awareness of my surroundings, emotionally, physically. You know, we try. That's really all we can do. I'm trying. I'm trying to hang in there, trying to stay strong and stay on my high-flying disc that I found. Yes, high-flying, up in the clouds, flying high. And it's hard with negativity, you know, everywhere. Even in my own reality, there's plenty of things that I could look at negatively and say, oh, woe is me. But instead of actually doing that, I am honestly growing. You know, Dr. Carr said something tonight, and I really have been battling, trying to tap into a situation that I don't have a language for. And when the way he broke it down in class tonight, I'll tell you, every time I'm in this and around this group of people that are focused on giving us substance to what we are to believe about ourselves, it is just, there's an epiphany every time I meet with this group. And I'm just very grateful for this process, and I know that it's on purpose, as in I know it's aligned and it's supposed to be, and it feels really good. But tonight I heard him say, I have to put it in my own words because I can't even repeat it verbatim right now because I got so many thoughts running through my head right now. But it's basically a process of being able to express something that there really are no words available to express it. That is hard to do. And when he said that tonight, I said, that's what I'm going through with this book. I want to do it in a polished way, and I want it to be presentable. And I know I'm looking at it from an emotional standpoint because I'm so closely connected to the story. So I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure it out. It's definitely a process that I'm actually enjoying. In some moments, I feel like I'm not going forward with the process, and then at most moments I can see that this is all aligned. It's all aligned. Without Knubia, I wouldn't really understand a lot of my relatives' choices. And since they're not alive today to give me the answers that would really tickle my fancy, the best thing I can do is learn socially what was going on government-wise, what was going on state-wise, and it's a lot. There's laws, there's policies, there's things just the people in that neighborhood were doing that maybe, went under the radar publicly, since everything is so in your face now. I'm writing about a time when it was totally opposite. Things were done and you probably hear about it weeks later, or not at all. So I'm just really glad that I've gotten focused. Really focused on this new journey. I'm completely turned out on DNA. Like, DNA is, wow, it's amazing. Like, there's no other word I can, it's complex and it's amazing. Peace and love to my cousin, my first cousin. I see that she did her DNA and they added her to my account. And I was very glad to see that, so that I can do some comparing, because it's a lot harder for me to know who is who because I don't really know anyone. So having more family members on my maternal side is really a help for me. And them as well. I mean, who doesn't want to know? Like, I want to know who I represent. It's been a beautiful process. There were some things that I maybe could have did without knowing, but like it's still necessary to know who you are. Okay? How are you supposed to go through life not knowing who you are? You're just winging it. That's a real disconnect. And yes, things happen and children are left, and it is important for children who are disconnected from their roots to know as much as possible about their family and who they derive from. There's no undoing that connection. There is no undoing that connection. And I'm definitely a living witness for that. I've had so many confirmations, even down to the day I gave birth to my daughter. It's just phenomenal how connected we really are without even knowing. And I'm all about being on the vibe of knowing now. I need to know. I need to know. Don't you need to know? But what you need to know is important. And I've always had to know things that most other people, they didn't have to search to find out. They knew. They knew who they were. They knew, they know their family. So I guess, being adopted plays a big part in connections. Feeling connected to your community, feeling connected to your family. It's a real process. And every family doesn't get it right. And every family doesn't get it wrong. And that doesn't devalue anyone. And I'm really getting to a place where forgiveness is, it's automatic. There's no hate, there's no animosity, there's peace and understanding and empathy and understanding and, just love. I'm just really, 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 really excited about this book, because when I get it where I can just pour it out, I know that it's just going to be beautiful when I'm done. I just know it is. Like, I can feel it, I can taste it, I can hear it. I can hear it. And I think that on baby girl's birthday this year, between now and then, I plan to really, really, really buckle down with my writing. I still have a few more questions. I still have a few more things that I need to know. I'm still going to be studying the 1800s, the early 1900s, studying Virginia, studying Philadelphia, studying Alabama, somewhere I never even thought to research. It's a lot. It's a lot of researching. And it's a lot of learning and validating and replacing missing pieces, even down to my true ancestry results. It's a beautiful process to remember yourself. Arm, leg, head, putting everything back where it belongs. It's been a real process for me. I have lost some friends along the way. I have completely morphed into a new version of myself, a better version of myself. And I think that's what I was fighting for this whole time. I think I was fighting to be able to fill the gaps so that I could stand up straight. And I'm just grateful. My God, it was hard. It was really, really, really hard. Like, I never imagined that I would ever get to this point. So I never prepared for it. I never expected it. Never expected it. I tell you, it's a beautiful thing to actively replace knowledge of self, okay? With what should be there, not what other people want you to believe about yourself. I want to say peace and love. Please, while you are out and about, please stay safe and stay aware. We are living in some dangerous times with some dangerous minds, honey. And the best thing you can do is really don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Always check your surroundings. If you got an intuition that's telling you don't go, okay? There's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, doing what you gotta do to stay safe. Again, I want to say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Grand Rising. I hope you have a wonderful evening. It is 10:35 p.m. I'm in New York City. It is quiet, nice breeze coming through the window, and I'm just grateful for my life, my health, and my strength. And I wish peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Be safe, be aware, and I love you.